Hello friends, my name is Masood. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the comparison of Kanban versus the Scrum framework. Friend, today's topic is very interesting and very important with respect to project management or software development. So let's start. First of all, I will request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start, friend. Kanban versus a Scrum framework. First of all, we have to understand what is Kanban and what is Scrum. Friend, Kanban and Scrum both are the project management methodology which we used for managing the software projects. Kanban is basically having the concept of billboard or signboard, in which we do like we use a billboard or signboard when having the status that how many tasks have been in queue which we need to develop, how many have been developed, how many are in progress, and how many have been delivered to the customer. So it is just like a signboard or billboard with the status. So we know that what things, what deliverables, what tasks have been developed, what tasks have been in progress, and what tasks have been tested, and how many tasks have been in a in a completed status. So this is a very high level concept of Kanban. Now with the Scrum framework, what we do that Scrum is a methodology which we use for managing the software projects. In the Scrum we use the iterative approach. In the iterative approach means that we divide the work in the multiple chunks which we called as sprint. Sprint is a 3 to 4 week time period, and with the iterative approach we deliver the project to the customer. So remember that a Scrum means that we use the Scrum framework like we divide the work into multiple chunks and deliver it to the customer with multiple sprints. So this is the main concept of Scrum. Now if we compare Kanban with the Scrum, first of all with respect to roles and responsibilities, if we talk about Kanban, there is no specific predefined roles and for a team in the Kanban methodology. However, in the Scrum framework there are specific roles are defined, like the Scrum Master, the Product Owner, the Scrum Team. So these are the three very basic and very important concepts or roles and responsibilities in the Scrum framework. Due dates and delivery timelines. With respect to Kanban, products and processes are delivered continuously on an as needed basis, with due dates and determined by the business as needed. In the Scrum, deliverables are determined by the sprints. Sprint is a 3 to 4 week time period, or set periods of time in which a set of work must be completed and ready for review. Delegation and prioritization. In the Kanban, it uses a pull system or a systematic workflow that allows team members to only pull new tasks once the previous tasks are completed. In the Scrum also it uses a pull system, however an entire batch is pulled for each iteration. There is a concept of iteration which is a concept of a sprint, 3 to 4 week time period here. In the modification or change management in the Kanban allows for changes in the Kanban. It allows for change to be made to a project midstream, allowing for iteration and continuous improvement prior to the completion of a project. In the Scrum, changes during the sprint are strongly discouraged. Once the sprint started in the Scrum framework, it will not allow you, it will completely discourage you to make any change in the scope of work. Measurement of productivity. In the Kanban, it measures production using cycle time, or the amount of time it takes to complete one full piece of a project from beginning to an end. In the Scrum, measuring production using velocity through a sprint. Each sprint is laid out back to back and concurrently so that each additional sprint relies on the success of the one before it. Here in the concept of a Scrum framework, there is a concept of sprint velocity. Sprint velocity means that it measures the average story points which we have completed in a sprint. So that is called as the sprint velocity. Like for a story point is a concept of the estimated estimated level of basically for each story. Story is a user requirement. So basically sprint velocity used in a Scrum framework to measure the productivity. That means we measure that how many story points we have completed in a sprint. So this is the called as the concept of velocity in the Scrum framework. Best application, best for projects with widely varying priorities. if you know, for example, you are making a website, for example, so you can use the concept of measure methodology of Kanban, where you know that the priorities are completely changing. There are major chances that the priority will be changed. However, the Scrum framework best for teams with stable priorities that may not change as much over time. Like for example, if you know that your priorities are not changing, so you can use the Scrum framework. If you know that priorities are majorly changing, so you must have to use the Kanban. So this is the very good approach for Kanban and Scrum. If you friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If like, please share with your friends and colleagues, and thanks for watching the video. Thank you.